We've got a banging headache, but we're back, guys. We're back for the Edinburgh Derby. Not the most ideal time to feel like absolute crap, but we're going to have to try and make the most here of a bad situation. So, yeah, we're taking on HIBS in the Edinburgh Derby. We've been drawn against Florentina in the Europa League 2, which is pretty much means we're out, I guess. We'll give it our best shot when we play them, but it's not looking good, really, if we're being honest. Yeah, I feel horrible, but it's either play this match feeling horrible or just give Hibs a 3-0 win, and I'm not going to do that. So we'll go here. We'll try and take a few paracetamol, and we'll see if we can get over the line. So since the last time we were out here, we played against Shamrock Rovers, as you know, and we got the job done. It wasn't the most convincing results, but it was a win. It was 2-0. It was all right. Then we moved on to the league. We beat Ross County 2-0 after getting Andy Irvine sent off. It's weird. Andy Irvine scored and then he got sent off after 13 minutes. So he had a busy 13 minutes, but unluckily for him on that 13th minute, he got sent off, but we managed to get the win. Then we took on St Mirren. Another good win, this time Jonathan Abalabi with the goal away from home, 1-0, clean sheet. Thank you very much. And then we took on Kelly, again, away from home, Rugby Park. And in the last kick of the game, just when you thought we were getting a 1-0 win, similar to the St Mirren result, our Achilles heel. It was another 1-1 draw, and there's been far too many of them. Jody Jones, I don't know if that's a rip-off of Jordan Jones, but anyway, the guy scored, so we've just no luck at the moment, guys. These late goals are killing us. If you look at the amount of games that we've drew 1-1, if we could have just won a couple of those games, we'd have so many more points, and we wouldn't need to worry about the league table. And at the moment, I kind of am worrying about it. We're 2 points off Hibs, which we can pull that back with 8 games remaining, especially since we play them today. But Hamilton, 58 points, 14 ahead of us, 27 points, 24 points to play for. It's going to be hard. It is literally going to be hard. We're going to need to go on an amazing run, and we're going to need Hamilton to basically kind of lose every game, and I just don't see that happening. So third was the target at the start of the season. I can be honest, and I can come out and say it doesn't look like we're going to get third. Although I don't really think it's our fault. I mean, have we been that great in the league? No. Like I said, we could have turned more draws into wins, but no one could have predicted that Hamilton would have the season they're having. They've won 18 games, just one less than Rangers. Like maybe if Hibs done that or Aberdeen done that, you could have looked past it. But Hamilton did that. I just did not expect it. But it's happening, so we just need to get on with it. But anyway, there's no point worrying about Hamilton right now. We're taking on Hibs today. All we can do, absolutely all we can do, is try and win this game and overtake Hibs and close the gap to Hamilton, who we play after Hamilton, should I add. So I feel like there is an opportunity here. There definitely is, but we need to take it. We need to take it with both hands. So let's see. John Suter has been dropped by Steve Clark. Interesting. And Liam Donnelly has been dropped by Northern Ireland. So it looks like our players aren't having the. Jesus, right, okay, our players aren't having the best of time here, man. They're both all getting dropped. Hopefully not getting dropped on the heat, because we still need these guys. We can still use these guys. They're still valuable to us. Right, Celtic are taking on Hamilton. Hopefully they can beat them. And let's see if we can get the job done here then against Hibs. Like I said, we're taking them on here in the Scottish Premiership. We're at home. We're just going to go. We're going to be positive from the get-go, and we're just going to try and take it to Hibs. So Archer's still out injured. Nasamana still injured. I think he's going to be injured for a while still. Yeah, another 2 weeks, so still a lot of time missing. Michael Smith's fitness still isn't. It's still debatable whether he should be starting or not. And that is pretty much it. A lot of injuries at the moment. Liam Boyce could be on his way out of the club. You know what? I think we'll put Liam Boyce on the bench. I think there's more chance of getting a goal in Liam Boyce than there is Jordan Roberts. Alan Forrest is again he's not doing much at the moment. We'll stick him in. He really hasn't done much though since we signed him, if we're being completely honest. I mean, I don't know what's happened to the guy. We'll play him as an inverted winger on support. Apparently that's his best role. If that's his best role, that's what we'll play him at. And looks like Cammy Logan again then going to be starting at fullback. It's a shame. It really is a shame that the guy is going to Newcastle. Would have loved to have kept him. I think he's going to be a great player. But he just didn't want to be here, you know. So what can you do? He's gone. He's fouled it, and we're getting nothing for him. I'll admit, I messed up big time there. Should have made sure I had him signed up, but we didn't. And it's just one we're going to have to take on the chin, guys. We'll have to take on the chin, but hopefully we can chin Hamilton here, or Hibernian here. It's all the same shite. They all begin with an H. It doesn't really matter, does it? They all begin with an H. It's all the same. Hibs, Hamilton. They're both above us anyway, so here we go. Did I just, yeah, so, by the way, Derek McKenzie is the manager of Hibs for anyone that did not know that. Just thought I would mention that as I take a drink of my water. But yeah, massive headache here, so I'm just trying to see this game out, try and get over the finish line, basically. And we'll take it from there, so all you can do is, try and get a result here and live to fight another day. Walker then with the corner kick. It's headed away by Rose. And it's going to fall for a Hibs player here. So Hibs on the counter. It's Gallagants. He's on the... Oh, what a challenge for Alex Ivacotti there. That was fantastic. Amazing challenge there for the big man. Or the wee man. Don't know how tall he is. I don't think he's that tall. It's Jordi Halou then. Out on the right hand side. See, that's why I don't think Jordi Halou plays up front as a striker. Because he could not be the main man and have shooting that bad. It just wouldn't work out, would it? No. It wouldn't. We've got to be honest, guys. He's just not striker material. Have we had any offers yet for Jonathan Abalabi? No, we haven't. But like I said, I am listening. So if someone wants to come in for a bid, and he definitely could be going there. But at the moment, we've had nothing. So we'll wait and see what happens. Jimmy Walker having a solid game. It is a bit tricky here, just playing the whole match with one goalkeeper, Robbie McCrory. No goalie on the bench, but I'd rather have no goalie than a rubbish goalie on the bench. I mean, maybe that doesn't make much sense, but I guess that's my logic at the moment. Hamilton then still drawing against Celtic at Celtic Park, which is a bit annoying. Come on, Celtic. What time he's got a goal here and got in front. Jamie Walker keeps averaging around that 7.0, so he's having an okay game, but overall not a lot happening here. Let's see if we can shout something. Let's encourage the team. We're playing okay here, but we just need a wee bit more. Come on. There's Logan to Haring. Great bit of play here. It's Jordi Halou. He kept it in. It's off the post, and it's a tap-in for Jonathan Abalabi. You've got the question, what was Marciano doing there? I don't know if he got a touch on it or whether it hit the post. But regardless, you feel like perhaps the keeper should do a bit better there. No? Yes? No? I don't know. But we're winning. That's all that matters. We are winning. And we are looking good here in this match. So 35 minutes in, we take the lead against Hibernian. 9 shots to their 4. Wouldn't say we're in control, but we've definitely edged the opening first half here. And another goal would put us in absolute dreamland here. It's going to be Harry Cochrane with the corner, whips it in. Headed away, now it's Stevie Mallon picking it up, and Stevie Mallon just running and running and running. He plays through Gallants. Great sliding block by Alex Ivacotti. This guy's having a tremendous game. Tremendous game. We're so blessed in that left back position. They have Ivacotti and Kingsley, 2 quality players in my opinion. We are. We're spoilt. We're spoilt for choice. And Alex Ivacotti today is definitely showing that he should be the starting left back. He has shown that for sure. Anyway, that is us in at half time. We've got the 1-0 lead. The thing we need to do now is keep it. And please, where things are going, keep it up, guys. But remember, this is a derby. Let's not throw this away. Let's make sure we get this result. And let's make sure we get this 3 points. There's a much needed 3 points. And Newland's there with the challenge, so we're doing alright. Starting the second half pretty strong. Jordi Halou there making a big positive run down the right hand side. Cammy Logan then lofts one in. Halou heads it on. Forrest is there, and it's into the hands of Marciano. So Alan Forrest, he's not had the greatest start to his Hearts career, has he? Bit of a flop so far. Bradshaw then, it's a good challenge there for Forrest. Comes in and wins it. I called him a flop, then he proves me wrong. Cochrane all the way back to Suter. Suter spreads the play out to Jordi Halou. Halou then. It's Jordi. coming forward. He's got Jonathan Avalabi there. He's tried to find Forrest at the back post. Forrest will keep this in to Avalabi, and to Avalabi scores it. Avalabi then with 2 easy tap-ins here. That's his 20th goal of this season. I mean, he won't have scored much more difficult goals than that, but they all count. It's 2 tap-ins, but it gives us a convincing lead here at Tynecastle. It's Hearts 2, Hibs 0. And could we add a third? Surely a third would bury it. Walker then cuts inside. Oh, what a shot that was. What? I thought it was a save. I was going to say what a shot, but what an equally good save. But apparently apparently that hit the post. Interesting. Definitely looked like a save to me. But regardless, we're still 2-0 up here. We're doing all right. We're moved into 4th place, so as things go. I mean, I'm looking at that league table, and honestly, if we're being completely real with ourselves, it looks like we're either going to finish 4th or 5th. You know, that's how that's just how it appears at the moment. So I can't really see it going any other way than that. But what that would mean is we're guaranteed European football. 4th or 5th gets you Europe. So regardless, we should get some form of European football, whether it's Europa League 1 or Europa League 2. But yeah, I mean, we want 3rd. We could do with Celtic doing us a favour today and winning, but at the moment, Hamilton's still holding on for a very good point at the moment. So we'll wait and see what happens. Mentality, we'll go down to cautious, try and see this game out. Let's go to tactics, change a few players here, bring on some fresh legs. Harry Cochrane's going to come off for Andy Irvine. Well, Walker's having a good game, but I mean, who am I going to take off here? We'll bring on Liam Donnelly for Suter, who's playing okay. And is that it? John Valabi's on 2. He probably wants his hat trick, but I think we're going to bring on Liam Boyce and just give Liam Boyce an opportunity here with 18 minutes to go. We will tell the guys just to focus and just try and see it out, man. Just see it out. That's all we need today. We've got ourselves into convincing commanding position, and we just need to make sure that we don't mess it up. And to be fair, we haven't showed any signs of that, so we should be alright here. Mentality, I think we'll go to defensive now and just try and shop and see it out for the last 10 minutes. And get what I believe would be our... What is it? I mean, how many wins would it be? Is this our 9th win? It could be our 9th win of the season. I think it might be 9. We've had that many draws. It's actually unbelievable how many draws we've had. It's just unreal. St Mirren then 2-0 up, and Celtic scoring in the 91st minute, so that does us a favour. It means we can take an extra point out of Hamilton. And we'll take that. We will take that result all day long. Best performer, man of the match, goes to Jonathan Avalabi, who was subbed off. I mean, honestly, I would have gave it to Alex Ivacotti. Guy keeps a clean sheet, made some amazing tackles. 2 tackles were... Well, 1 tackle was definitely, he stopped him from scoring a goal, but the other one, he stopped a great counter-attack, so I would have gave it to Alex, but it's Avalabi that gets the game, so you know what, we can't really complain. I don't really care who gets it, as long as we get the 3 points. And we did. So yeah, there you go. Moved up into 4th place then. The gap between ourselves and Hamilton comes down to 11. Still going to be extremely hard to catch them, but I mean, all you can do is try and win as many games as possible and see what happens. We're going to praise Avalabi's performance there because, I mean, he had 2 chances really and he took both of them, so he was good in front of goal. And I'm sure that'll get his price tag up. And he may be leaving, guys, at the end of the season. I know I don't really want to get rid of him, but I think we need a bit of money, and I think we need to try and strengthen the squad elsewhere. Although, probably need a striker as well, so I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, don't know. Scotland star dropped. Yeah, we already know about that. John Suter there, for some reason, dropped it by Steve Clark. Fuck Steve Clark, man. I mean, he's supposed to be a good guy, and he just dropped Suter like that. Uncalled for. So, yeah, we're only 2 days away from this game against Hamilton then. There was a player that I was scouting. His name's Dennis something. He's from Nigeria. Well, first off, we need to look at this. Board delighted with club fishing progress. Become an established Scottish Premiership team 3 years ahead of schedule. Record a Scottish Premiership top half 4 years ahead of schedule. Jesus. So, I mean, they don't have much ambition. They thought it was going to be 4 years until we finished in the top half of the table. My God, no, definitely not, man. Definitely not. Right, let's have a look here. Where is he? Who is it we're looking for? Where? Let me find him. Where is he? The shortlist. Yeah, so I was looking at the possibility of signing this guy. The only problem is he's a midfielder, and we we don't really need a midfielder. We're kind of stacked with midfielders, but I mean he has been transfer listed for Birmingham, so we could get him. But I mean we've already got Andy Irvine, Harry Cochrane, Dean Campbell in that role. And this guy probably does offer something different. Work rate 15. It's good. Pace 15. Natural fitness 15. Determination 19. I mean, I guess this would be like our version of Kante, maybe a cheap version of Kante, perhaps. But it's hard to try and sign the guy when we're already stacked in that position. So I don't know. We might go ahead and try and get him in. I don't know. We might, but for now we'll probably just leave it. Callum O'Hare is a guy I've tried him and get for ages. He can play on the either side of the wing, or he can play in the cam role. I think he could take us to the next level, but for some reason we just cannot seem to get him. I'm trying and trying and trying. I'm going to try again. We're going to try and approach the sign, and let's see if we can get him this time. I honestly try and get this guy like every month. He keeps turning me down. So we'll go with star player, end of contract. Let's see if we can negotiate. And his wages keep seeming to go up, man. He's not very reasonable. Let's be real. He isn't very reasonable at all. He wants insane amount of wages there. So there you go. Boom. We just can't even afford that. So don't know why he's been such an arsehole, but he is at the moment. So I mean that is what it is. There's Jamie Hamilton, the former Hamilton player. Looks like he's potentially on his way out. He's loan listed. We're actually short of a centre back. We could maybe do with the likes of a Jamie Hamilton coming in, but I wouldn't really want to get him on loan, to be fair. If I was bringing Jamie Hamilton in, I'd kind of want to get him on a permanent deal, and it just doesn't look like that is going to happen at the moment. Declan Glass is another player that I think we could maybe bring in. If Ollie Lee does leave, we don't really have anyone in that cam role to fill the void if Walker gets injured or if Walker needs to rest if he's not fit. So Declan Glass could be a player that we look at. Apparently, would be a quality signing. He's got potential to be 5-star. So I think we will look at maybe trying to bring Declan Glass in. But it depends on the kind of money that Stoke wants. So, or depend how long has he got left in his deal? Yeah, so he's got another year left in his deal. I don't know if we're going to get Declan Glass in. I honestly don't know. But what I'll need to go away. I'll need to look at it, and I'll need to look at what positions guys we need, because once we get Archer back, we won't need a goalkeeper. I mean, I don't think we need a right back or left back. We could probably do it on a centre back. We could do it a cam, and we could do it a striker. Could we do it a natural winger? Perhaps. Especially if Gary Mackay-Stevens is always going to be injured. If we end up playing Jordi Helu up front, that would move him up there. If Alan Forrest's Hearts career doesn't really kick off, then we might need to think about replacing him and just admitting that it was a bad signing. So there's lots of stuff that we might need to do. But we'll see. For now, that is going to do it, guys, for this episode. So we beat Hibs, Edinburgh Derby, we won. Edinburgh's maroon, we all know it. And we proved it again today. So that's it, man. I'm going to go and munch on about 20 boxes of paracetamol, and I'll catch you guys later, though. Until next time, peace.